All right, everyone. Wow, what a morning so far for myself, guys. Monster day in the room for me and a few others. Absolutely slated on TCCO. Called it out, perfectly how this thing's set up. And I was calling this thing at around 7:59. I was saying, and no one knows for sure, guys. I'm not, I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not, I can't predict the future. All I could do, guys, is play the odds. That's what we could do in trading. Just play the odds and play what we saw of past history. And that's what I did on TCCO, guys. I recognized certain things, characteristics, TCCO that I saw in former runners. Remind me very similar of FRAN and SCS. And that's all I could do. Just play the characteristics of some of these former runners. And I was just loading the boat on. I was loading on this thing on TCCO. I had 7,000 shares at max. Currently, I'm holding 1,500 shares left over. I'm pretty much all out of the trade. I'm not gonna get super greedy. Much as I would have liked to have held my 7K shares from $3 and sell at $10 and make 50 grand. That's I just can't leave that much money on the table. I would have loved to. Held majority of my shares on TCCO, but overall, fantastic trade. Locked in $10,000 on it so far, and I'm up 2,000 unrealized. So let's dive into this TCCO trade and let's go over this beast of a name. All right, so TCCO here. Let me pull over our chart. All right, so something I want to point out here on TCCO, what I noticed early, guys, that there is no dilution here on TCCO. No dilution. You guys can see the last prospectus we had was from 2011, and that's expired. These things have a 3-year lifespan. These shelves. So we had no dilution here on TCCO. So to me, that was a very bullish sign. There was no dilution. We didn't have to worry about big hands, unloading shares. We don't have to worry about it, and at the market offering, that could possibly dilute the play today. So that was a very, very bullish sign. And a lot of these plays, the reality is that most of them are dilutive pigs. Almost all of these plays, have some sort of dilution, recent offerings, and TCCO is perfectly clean of that. Perfectly clean of that on TCCO, and it was also an earnings winner. We had some good news. We had a earnings winner here on TCCO, just like we saw on Fran. And what else do we have, guys? We have a micro float, 1.4 million in float stock here. This is micro float. This is under 3 million. The biggest rips, the biggest runs, guys, are low float stocks. So we had that here on TCCO. Also on TCCO, we're doing some pretty good volume. And you guys may say, "Hey Nick, we weren't doing that great of volume." I mean, the baseline volume was a little bit low. Price action was a little bit poor, but what I was really looking for was this trap. I was really looking for the short trap here on TCCO because I kind of know how these these plays work. These ones that have no dilution. A lot of people see that, and it gets a little bit overly long crowded. So we really got to work shorts in to the play, who may be a little hesitant, and that's what we did here. We had this the sub VWAP crack here, kind of easing more shorts in. Let me pull over my chart. I'm gonna show you guys where I was entering on this play, and also you guys can see I was writing this out over in Discord chat at around 7:59. You guys can see this is 7:51. Excuse me. So 7:51, guys. Where were we at 7:51? We're still at $3. I was calling this out at 7:51. Saying not a short here, no dilution. No prospectuses like SES. Just feels very long crowded, so they have to trap it well to make it squeeze. May take a little longer, but if they play it right, it could be a big time squeezer. And this played exactly how I wanted it to play. I wanted to see this crack. I wanted to see longs who were in up here, get out. I wanted to see shorts who are in here feel confident and start to add more and start to add into these pops. And look what happened. Once we rebroke 4 and you guys can see I was writing here. A lot of shorts with 360, 390s averages. And then I said 4 was the trigger, and you guys can see what happened. Once we broke 4, and the trigger was pulled, and it squeezed on up. So let me pull over my charts and show you guys where I was getting in. So you guys can see this is I actually did sell a little bit more up at the $6 region. So I was selling some like 640s. on TCCO. You guys can see I was selling here right around, selling some 450s, 5s, and then I was selling 640s. This is not 100% updated. I'll update it once the stream ends. And you guys can see, we're starting in early here. In case this thing had this initial breakout here, I wouldn't have liked it as much. I really liked it much better when we did this. So that's why I was starting in small. I was only in like 1,000 shares here. And then here I was adding a lot more. I think I added 3,000 here, so I was at 4,000. So my average came down a lot because I was in small here. It was a thin at the time, and it was a little bit higher risk, playing it like this. So here I added more. It was up to 4,000. Then I added another 3,000 on the break above VWAP, and then I was thinking about adding some more over 4, but it would have just been too much size for me. I was happy at 7K. I mean, I'm not there just yet, guys, where I'm sizing in 10K on every single play. So yeah, I mean, beautiful play here on TCCO, and you can just see how the tape just changed. We cracked VWAP here, and if you guys watch the tape, bid just stepped in. The velocity of the tape just really speeded on up, and I knew it was go time right there, and shorts were getting destroyed. So that's the whole play on TCCO here. That's gonna be the play. I posted some of my profits here. You guys could see 7,000 on the day. I also sold my BNGO too for some profits. I meant not my BNGO, my BIG. Sold some BIG for profits, and then I locked in a little bit more. I was a little bit earlier. I locked in another 4,000, and I'm holding 1,500 shares left. All right, so that's going to be it for the BNGO trade. Just wanted to recap my trade. So yeah, what can we see now, guys? What can we see now on TCCO? We really got to see how this sets up at open. Like I said, I'll always remind you guys this. We could have a fantastic play at pre-market, and then just at the bell, it's just a dud. All the volume disappears. The tape just dies off. The bids just disappear, and it just can come crashing down. So we really got to see. I look at pre-market a lot differently from the market open. Obviously, I take into effect what I've seen in pre-market. But hey, Dennis, did you just tune on in? Did you just tune on in, Dennis? Yeah, Dennis, I longed the shit out of it. To put it simply, I killed it on TCCO. Go back like 5 minutes ago, and you could listen to my thought process on it and how I traded it. So you could just go back, Dennis, like 5 minutes and just replay it, and you could see my thoughts on it. Don't want to go over it again. I know I probably will at some point today, because we have 150 viewers, so we'll probably have another 100 people come onto the stream late. Yeah, you gotta be here early, guys. Make sure you guys are here early. I start every day at 9:10, so make sure you guys are here at 9:10, so I don't have to repeat myself. But all right, so heading into the day, what can we see here on TCCO, guys? So we gotta map out our lines here. So TCCO, I'm gonna map out $6. I'm gonna map out this $5 line. So these are my two lines here. I'm gonna have overhead at 750. And then also going to map out $10. $10 is a strong resistance line. And guys, this would not surprise me at all. Not surprise me at all if we see 10 plus on this. If we see 10 plus on this, would not surprise me at all. That's where I'm looking to sell my remaining shares. I have 1,500 shares left. I'm looking to sell 10 plus on the rest on TCCO. And remember, guys, I already locked in 10K. I already done with the trade on it. I'm just holding a flyer. Just holding a flyer on it. Just holding a little flyer. So I don't want you guys to think I'm being greedy. It's just I locked in a good amount on it, and I think we could possibly see 10 plus on it. So I want to leave a small little position over. But if you guys are in and you haven't sold anything yet, I definitely recommend to start selling some, locking some gains in. Don't be greedy, especially if you guys haven't locked any in yet. I've locked 90% of my position in. Almost 90% of my position I locked in. So these are my lines. I have a $5 line. I have a $6 line. I would say it's debatable whether you want to say $5 or $4 backside. I think if we do crack 5, It's debatable. I got to see how it looks at open, but you could say 5 or 4 is backside. May want to say 5 to play it safe. But what I'll be looking at the open, guys, is the volume. I want to see how the volume looks at open. Volume is king. I want to see how the volume looks at open. I want to see if the tape's gonna look how it did in the pre-market, especially 830 plus. I mean, the tape was just it was just an absolute monster. I'm just putting it. That's just I don't know what other way I could put it. The tape was an absolute monster. Shorts were running out the doors. Big bidders were stepping in. Definitely a lot of manipulation. We saw, you guys see a 100K bidder at 575. That's not normal. That is not normal, guys, to see a 100K bidder who's looking to buy this many shares on TCCO. So you guys can see clearly there's some sort of algo here, buying this thing on up, squeezing it on up. I call it the squeeze bot. And we don't see these every day. So when you see them, you got to hit hard, especially if you guys are longs. You got to hit hard. And I'm not trying to put anyone down because I know some people missed it, and that's fine. I mean, if you missed it, that's completely fine. You're not going to catch every single play. All I'll say to you is study it, study it, study it, study it. That's what I'll say if you guys missed it on TCCO. And if you guys are long traders, it's fine. Just study it and just be ready for the next one. Be ready for the next one. So yeah, I mean, like I said, heading into the open, I'm going to see how the volume looks and see how the tape looks. Don't be buying here, $7. I would say wait for your lines. I have a 6 line, I have a 5 line. So I would say wait for your lines. You could either look to dip buy or buy a washout into your lines, or wait for some sort of chart pattern to develop, some sort of higher low pattern, some sort of reclaim pattern, and go from there. And I would say short sellers, excuse me, you got to be careful here. Short sellers. This is the type of play that you could blow up your accounts on. Definitely the type of play you could blow up your accounts on. And I said it in pre-market, and you guys saw it. I said at 750. That message I put out was at 750. This is not a short. This is really, you could get some deep trouble shorting these type of names. So just be careful. I mean, I would say if you're a beginner, stay away. If you're immediate, stay away. If you're experienced, you guys know what you're doing. I'm sure you've seen it all. So I don't need to talk for experienced traders. I'm sure you guys know what you're doing. So, all right, that's going to be it for the TCCO trade. We got about 7 minutes till the market opens, and I'm fired up. I am so fired up, guys. I can't wait to see what we do here in TCCO heading into the open. Hopefully we could have some fireworks. Yeah, Mike, sorry. I didn't mention that. Yeah, even longs, guys. Good point there, Mike. Even longs, you gotta be careful. You could still blow up your account too on these type of plays. I mean, you see, this play running up, and you try to chase, and it could easily have a dollar per move candle to the downside. So make sure you guys are not chasing on this play, and make sure you're waiting for your lines or waiting for some sort of chart pattern to develop. So thank you for that, Mike. Yeah. Let's see, Phil. Why do you see 10? I've seen this type of play before in the past, and I just know it has big potential. So that's why I'm holding a flyer for 10. I definitely think we could possibly see 10 plus today, but be smart. If you haven't locked in some profits already, if you guys are in from earlier entries with myself and a few others, make sure you're locking in. But I think we could possibly be seeing 10 plus. So do want to hold a little flyer over. But remember, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't lock in majority of my shares. I would not be doing this if I didn't lock in majority of my shares. And when we get these type of trades come around, I like to let my winners ride. I mean, this is how you're gonna compound and grow your account in the long run. You gotta let your A+ home run type trades, let it ride. You got to. Because they don't come around. Often. Like I say, I probably have one of these. I probably have maybe once a month these type of trades. Like, it's not every day I'm making, a 5-figure trade. I mean, it's not every day, guys. I'm not making that kind of money every single day. I mean, maybe once a month, Sometimes I don't even get it once a month. So we'll see, guys. But I want to lock in now. We have 4 minutes, so let's lock in here, guys. Let's see what TCCO is going to do at the open here. Let me map out the lines here on the trade ideas. We could also watch for some sympathy plays because remember, guys, this is going to heat up this market big time. So if you guys maybe missed TCCO, don't worry. You know, this market's going to heat on up. I'm sure this TCCO is going to bring a lot of hype, and we're going to see a lot of sympathy plays. So, oops. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are joining our Discord chat. You know, I say it every single day. You guys are missing out if you're not in our Discord chat. It's totally free. Alright, guys. So we have a 750 resistance. We're going to have 10 overhead. We're going to have 6. And we're going to have $5. Double B realized I made 10K. Unrealized, I'm up about 20s. What am I up about? I'm up almost 3K on unrealized. Alright, guys. 3 minutes. 3 minutes here. Let's see. Let's see, Dennis, how do you find sympathy plays in the market to keep an eye out? You know, we'll find them. Usually, the sympathy plays we'll find them on momentum scanners. They are a little bit more riskier. The ones that run like the day of your big time runner. Usually, I like the sympathy plays better. The following pre-market or even the day after pre-market. You know, I find that those ones if you get it early, you'll have like an emotional long squeeze. Just a bunch of chasers chase it up, but it will come down. It will come down harder, but you'll have a nice little opportunity, maybe $1 or $2 per share off that initial move. So tomorrow morning, we'll definitely be high alert in the morning for pre-market for any sort of low float gapper. As far as today, I would just say watch the momentum scanners for any low floats. All right, guys, I'm going to throw up the new scanners and we'll get ready. We'll get started for this day. Come on, let's switch. Alright, guys. Make sure you guys are being smart. No FOMO. Be cautious on the short side. And let's all have a good day. I don't want to see anyone get burned on either side of the trade. Alright, guys, we are open here. We are open. Let's see TCCO. Let's see what type of volume we're going to do here out of the gates. And let's watch the tape. Alright, let's see, guys. TCCO starting to ramp up a bit here. Coming up to $7. Volume was a little bit lighter on that push. A little bit lighter. You guys saw that volume was a little bit lighter on that push. I definitely think TCCO, even though oh, sorry, I just got a. Let me shut off my phone there. Sorry. Oh yeah. So TCCO, guys. I think it would be better if we do see some sort of washout to get some of these weaker hands out on the long side. So I wouldn't have a problem at all if TCCO, maybe came back to like 550 or so and then ramped on up. But we'll see here. We'll see what it does. Having a little trouble here at 7, but remember it's a very thin name, so it does not take much to get it going. So watch the ask here at 690s, and you can see the spreads on it. This thing has big spreads, so definitely a name that you maybe want to be sizing down a little bit until we get some more volume turning. So let's see another 7 push, and here we are. There's a 7 break right there, guys. So 750 is going to be pre-market highs. And you can see here a little bit trouble there over 7. You can see we put in an upper shadow right there. So that put in that upper shadow right there at $7, and there it is. Big stuff move right there back down to 590s. Big stuff move right there. You guys see we had kind of 2 weak volume push, and you can see the hesitation around 7. A lot of hesitation around that $7 line. So right there was your kind of that first pullback. I didn't even realize we had 550 right there. So right there was your kind of that first opportunity for a possible washout long if you guys were looking for that washout long into your 6 line. I know we did crack 6 there, but you can see soaked it right back up, and now it's back at 6. So you can see, guys, there's a big spread here, big spreads here, very rangy stock. Even some good opportunities for some scalpers. If you guys are scalpers, I mean, this one's definitely gonna have some nice range on it. It's only 2 minutes in. This is fine here. This is fine here on TCCO. Like I said, guys, the backside line is 5. So anything above 5, this thing could easily trap shorts and squeeze. So let's see here. Alright, so right now just consolidating, trying to hold this $6 line. See if we start to put in some higher lows here on TCCO. Yeah, and you can see it's just a second ago it was at 620. Now it's at 660s. This thing is very rangy. It doesn't get much rangier than this. Right back at 611. So you can't really size in big to this one. I mean, if you can't really size in too big on this one, and you want to keep it a little bit tight, especially just seeing how this thing could easily pull or easily ramp. All right, so nice little bounce there. Nice little bounce there off that 550. Basing above 6. We'll see if you get this retest of 7 here coming on up shortly on TCCO. Alright, so right now, for any new viewers, guys see, the viewers, I know you guys hop in a little bit late here. For any new viewers, I am still holding a position on TCCO. I long this pre-market, in the $3 region, and I'm still holding a partial position. I locked in, majority of my position, but I'm holding a small flyer over here on TCCO. Everything was called out in the Discord chat. So if you guys are in Discord chat, make sure you guys join the Discord chat. Let's see, TCCO pulling back here to 6, pulling back here to 6. All right, here's the flush, or $6. Let's see if we could reclaim 6. If we don't, we could be seeing this thing come back a little bit come in a little bit more here in TCCO, and this is fine. Like I said, I think we need to filter out some some longs here who chase the sun up and accumulate some more short sellers. We still have this 575 bidder still chilling there. We'll see how it reacts when it gets to that mark. $586 absorbed some right there. Yeah, so that 586 absorbed some stock. So let's see if we start to base around this area right there, right around this 570 area. We have a bidder there, and we saw 580 start to absorb a little bit. So we'll see if this could be a possible area of consolidation, around this mark. So let's map out. Let's also map out 550. Let's also map out this 550 area. It is the low of day. We did bounce off there once, so it could be an area, if you guys like it a lot, maybe to possibly risk off that 550 area, off dips to like 580s, 590s. But make sure you guys are trading your own plan, trade your own setups, trade off your own lines. I'm just giving you guys my opinion and my thoughts here. So let's see. Let's see if how 580s react. Let's see. Oop, looks like the bidder was getting chipped a little bit there. He did get that 575 bidder. Started to get chipped a little. Let's see if he refreshes his order. That'd be interesting if he refreshes that order back to 100K. All right, let's see. TCCO. Pretty good battle so far this morning between the buyers and sellers. Pretty good battle so far here on TCCO. I would say the current support right now is that 550 area. I think that 550 area is current support because you see we're kind of going over or under 6. We're not firming above 6 that strong. So that may not be a line you want to risk off of at the moment because we're not really firming above that 6 strongly at the moment. If we're going to firm above 6, you need to retest it a few times. So, retest 6, hold. Retest 6, hold. We haven't been doing that. You can see we're breaking below, breaking below, breaking below. Oh, guys, some volume's coming in here. So we do have some volume coming in here. Starting to push here a little bit on TCCO. Seems like some shorts are getting nervous here. It's not, breaking down completely yet. So we'll see if we can get this squeeze back over 7 coming on up here. A nice little green candle right there. And here we go, guys. Here's 7. Here's a 7 test. Let's see how we react at 7. Bids pulled a little bit again. Let's see. Some size there getting chipped away. All right, let's see if we can put in another higher low here. We see put another higher low here on TCCO. Let's see if we start the base a little bit higher now. After that ramp, I want to see if these dips are now going to start to hold. Yet to get over 7. Has yet to get over 7 and have a clear-cut breakout yet. Definitely some sort of seller up here, each time we get up, just A lot of resistance in this area. And you guys can see all eyes are on TCCO. There's no other play at the moment. No other play at the moment. All right, here we go, guys. Here's a 7 break. Here's a 7 break. But let's see if 7's going to hold on the bids. Just because we broke 7, we need to hold 7 on the bids, guys. We did this twice already. So let's see. I want to see if the bids are going to hold strong or are they going to pull. There's a critical moment right here. If we could bid hold 7 and hold above it strong, we could be seeing, we could get over those pre-market highs. And you can see right there, bids pulled 660s. But let's see here. Let's see if we're going to start to, make some strides here. Let's see TCCO. We'll see if these pullbacks are going to hold at higher levels here. We're trying, guys. We are trying here. You can see volume starting to come in too. A 300K bar on that push. The volume is starting to slowly creep on in here. Excuse me, some better volume. Yeah, without a doubt, man. Moving blindly. Definitely some crazy action so far here on TCCO. Definitely some crazy action. Definitely a fun tape to watch here. But I definitely think the Bulls will win here, guys. If we can consolidate above like this 650 area, it's gonna make shorts very uncomfortable. It's gonna make shorts very uncomfortable. So if we get base above here and bid hold this area 650s plus, and we don't come back down to 6, I think we'll squeeze. Definitely think we'll squeeze here on TCCO. All right, let's see. Corey can't find a good entry. Yeah, I can understand. A little bit tough. A little bit tough. I would say kind of the entries were, these low 6s, even anything under $6. So we had this one pullback right here to 575, but I definitely understand. A little bit tougher, a little bit tougher. I think we could definitely be just working some shorts out, guys. Definitely could be just working some shorts out. I know we're having a lot of trouble over here at 7, but I think if we can continue to base over the 650 area, we could get this this next leg up here shortly. If not, and we pull back, it could be possible, a little bit later, maybe 10:30. You have EQ here. No, nothing going on there. Oh, Dreambox, nice, man. 587. That's a good entry, dude. Nice, Leroy in at 589 out of $7, made 1K. Oh, and there it is, guys. There it is. We did crack that 650 area, pulling back here on TCCO. That 650 line just couldn't firm up, and we had a lot of trouble there at 7. So we are pulling back here, guys, on TCCO, and that's why I say on these type of plays, you really want to be getting in at your lines. Really want to be getting in at your lines. You could see that one candle, guys, we dropped the whole point, and I did go over that in the pre-market. That's why you don't want to chase. All right, TCCO. So we're staying a little bit heavy under 6 here. Let's see if we could reclaim. If not, we could be seeing back towards that 550 area. We still have that bidder at 575. It looks like it is a real bidder. Oh, and there he is. He's chipped right there, guys. So that 575 bidder is gone, guys, and it looks like we are coming down pretty hard here on TCCO. I would say this $5 mark could be the line in the sand, and yeah, guys, this is pulling pretty hard here. On TCCO. May get halted. May take the rest of my shares, guys, off here. I don't want to get caught in some sort of circuit breaker halt. Alright, let's see. Preston, nice, man. Short off 702. Nice job, man. Yeah, guys, I'm going to take the rest of TCCO off. Yeah, I didn't like that death candle right there. I think a lot of longs are now going to be bagged. So I am completely out on TCCO. Going to end up with almost 12K on the day. So just under $12,000 on the day for myself on TCCO. Was a fantastic pre-market trade, guys. It was a fantastic pre-market trade. So far since the market opened, you guys can see it's just been pretty choppy on TCCO. Pretty choppy trade. Couldn't get over 7, then had this nasty candle here. Just didn't hold up on these lines. Didn't really conform to the chart too well on TCCO. Just wasn't respecting the lines too well. You can see over under 6. That's why I said that 550 area. When we were around here, and just a lot of upper shadows around 7. Was thinking we got a base around 650 to get this near-term squeeze right there. Once 650 is pulled, you guys can see had this nasty candle right when that 650 line broke. Yeah, so right now, guys, definitely be cautious here on TCCO, especially after that type of move. Would you say ITRM halted? ITRM halted. Let's see. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, you drop a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it if you guys want to show your support for Velocity. If you guys are enjoying the stream, smash that thumbs up button. All right, let's see. ITRM halted on light volume, very light volume halt today. Put another level 2 up here. Alright, let's see. Dreambox, I don't think it's over yet. Glad I took some over 7, otherwise it'd be red. Yeah, it's possible, we could reclaim on TCCO. I just think what would be the best case, what would maybe even I would look for a secondary trade on it. I think we got to, consolidate for, a pretty long period of time here. I think we got to filter out a lot of the longs here on TCCO. And I think it would be better if maybe we maybe we get a breakout around 11 a.m. or maybe even later on in the day. So I think we got to consolidate for a little bit longer here on TCCO. Maybe get like an 11 a.m. breakout type trade on it on TCCO where we reclaim 7. We break of 7 and start the push. I had to start showing you guys some examples of what I'm talking about because I've seen this. We have this initial breakdown of our line, second breakdown, and then that last line kind of gets saved here, that $5 line, and then we work our way up, a little bit later in the trading day, and you move back on up. I think TCCO does have some potential for that, but still got to be cautious after seeing this type of candle of the downside. So I would say let's watch it later towards the stream, like maybe 10:30, 10:45. See if it's setting up then, and then we could go from there. But I would really like to see 5 hold. I mean, if we crack 5 here, it could be game over. It could be the backside on TCCO. All right, so we do have ITRM halted there on light volume. Now let me see the statistics on ITRM. We have a micro float here. What do we got going on? Not seeing any news here on ITRM. The float I'm seeing is 5 million, 75% held by IO. I'm not seeing any news. Any sort of filings here on ITRM? Light volume though, so I mean it could easily be like 2 people buying, or even a chat room just bought the breakout or something like that. See, we have an effective shelf. We have a 424 B4 from last year. All right, so we'll see here on ITRM. We'll see after the unhold, but definitely not counting TCCO out just yet. Not counting this one out just yet. See if we could hold 5. Let's see, Corey, how come TCCO kept getting rejected at 7? Didn't see a lot of selling pressure on the tape, maybe just because I missed it. Thought I saw 7 away in the S, would have been good. Yeah, I did mention that, it was definitely a seller here. I definitely think, someone may have had some hidden size here around $7. You could see just a lot of, just couldn't get over that 7 and put a lot of upper shadows here. The bid just kept on pulling each time we got the 7. We didn't hold, and I was gonna say, if we were gonna make this move and get this breakout going at that time, I was gonna say 650 would have, had to have held. And once we cracked 650, you could just see the panic and just how much selling we had right below that 650 area. Well, let's see, 515. So 5 did hold. So we did have that $5 mark hold. Yep, it was a combination of some hidden sellers and some profit takers. So I am completely out of TCCO. Well, out at the moment. All right, so right now, just watching TCCO here. We'll see if we could get it back over 6. Start the base overview up. All right, so let's remove this. Current support's at 5. Next resistance going to be at 6, and then overhead's going to be at $7 line. And we had a lot of trouble at 7 before. And I think it's a little too soon to make this move. A little too soon to make this move. It's only 9:56. I think it'll be better if we made this move around like 11ish, like 10:45, 11, around that area. I think it'll be better. I think it's a little too soon to make this push now. So if we could just consolidate, around this area, maybe work our way up around 6, start the base over 6, and then get that ramp up. ITRM. Let's see. Not really seeing. I don't think ITRM's open yet, unless there's just no volume. Let's see. Sterling. Yeah, I mean, we don't really know Sterling. Was he loading a short, or was he loading a? Was he selling a long? Hopefully he was. Hopefully he was shorting, and it squeezed out. If we move on up here. All right, ITRM unhalted here. So ITRM opened and rehalted. So ITRM guys opened and rehalted here. So it looks like we have some FOMO carrying over to ITRM. Looks like we have some FOMO carrying over here to ITRM. So we had a gap up and immediately just rehalted here on ITRM. Now, do we have news here? Do we have news? Do we have news here on ITRM? And TCCO coming down to support here. Coming down to support here on TCCO. Right back at that $5 line. Yeah, I'm not seeing any news here on ITRM. You guys see any news here on ITRM? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything here on ITRM. So it looks like we just have there's a sympathy mover here. A lot of longs are feeling FOMO from missing out on TCCO, and it's kind of what's happening here on ITRM. So definitely be careful here, guys. I mean, this thing, eventually demand will peak out here on ITRM. So just definitely be careful here on ITRM. I mean, this thing is just only 99,000 in volume traded. So, I mean, definitely could easily just be like a single chat room. It could easily be a single chat room just buying it and then adding after the unhold. So, could have had a $5 break, buy in. Unhold, saying I'm adding, and then after this unhalt, we could have that same guy just unload it back down. I mean, if that's the case, I mean, definitely, I don't know for sure, but if that's the case, I mean, would be risky short, but I mean, hey, it could be profitable. I mean, if you nail it here on ITRM. So we'll see here after the what unfolds here. TCCO kind of on its last legs. Kind of forming this bounty bowl pattern here, guys. Just a short pattern that we see. Kind of forming this bounty bowl pattern here, especially if we refail here on the retest. Hey, Casper, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a little bit. How's it going? Yep, Casper, I made a 12K, just under 12K today on TCCO. Nailed it in the Discord chat in pre-market. Got you, Casper. Just partying it up over there in Canada. All right, let's see TCCO. Big test here, 550 area. Let's see if we reject here. Yeah, that must have been some crazy party, right, Dan? A week-long party. Yeah, I just saw that, Sterling. Just saw that, Sterling. Thanks. So like I said, guys, TCCO here. Like I said, I think it'd be better if this happens around 11 a.m. or near that area. Or, hey, it could even be 2 p.m. plus, but I think above 5, this thing can easily trap here on TCCO. Until $5 breaks and we retest 5 and reject, that'll be confirmation of backside for me. And, hey, you guys can even, not even that bad of an idea, look for a possible backside short. Obviously still risky, but to me that would be backside. If we break down a 5, retest 5, reject, boom, that's backside, and to me that'll be alright, TCCO. 95% sure TCCO is probably done at that point. But we'll see here. Anything's possible. Is anyone longing here? TCCO around 5. Just curious to see if you guys are longing around 5 here. Or is anyone short? Anyone shorting? I like to see what you guys are doing. Yeah, Casper, you did miss a few plays, man. You missed a few plays. We caught Sage a few days ago. It was one of those mid-caps halters. There was a few others we caught. Can't remember off the top of my head, but it's been a pretty solid start to December so far, and TCCO really spicing things up. And here we go, guys. Here's 570, so starting the push here. TCCO. Never cracked that $5 line. So good job if anyone caught the washout. So we'll see here. Still pretty early. ITRM. This is another 10-minute halt. Looks like it. But definitely be careful on this ITRM, guys. I definitely think this could possibly be just a chat room pump. All right, TCCO right back at 5. All right, let's see. I may relong TCCO, guys, small size. I may relong it small size versus 5. Definitely a riskier setup, not as high as conviction setup as the pre-market long. Gotta feel like someone's accumulating here on these dips on TCCO. Still holding that 5 line. All right, we are open here on ITRM. Wow, opened at 7, and now we're halted to the downside. Wow. Yeah, I think this was just a chat pump. Probably starting to go wrong here on ITRM. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see this look exactly like how it went up here on ITRM. Yeah, I agree on the dips. Yeah, dips are getting bought up on TCCO here. Definitely feels that way, and it's a good risk reward versus five. Yeah, so I do have some TCCO. Like I said, it's not as big as my last trade, but I do have some TCCO. Long. Not a bad risk reward versus five. Uh, so just looking for this thing to get, squeeze back up. Probably first target will be that $6 mark on TCCO. But if we get this rug pull, definitely go the other way hard. So definitely one that you want to keep your finger on the trigger if it doesn't go in your favor on TCCO, because it could definitely be a bubble F if it cracks five. So definitely be safe, be smart on this one. I have a little cushion on the day, so I could eat a loss if I have to take one here on TCCO. So we'll see how that plays out. ITRM halted on the downside here. ITRM halted on the downside here. VTGN. ETGN moving on up. Yeah, Sterling, it probably could. Yeah, I'm not one to trade if I have a big cushion, but I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I have a home run day, guys. So I mean, I could be a little more flexible. I could be a little bit more flexible here. It is a home run day for me, so I could be a little bit more flexible on my setups when I'm up this big on the day. But definitely do not take bad setups when you're up on the day. It's just there's no reason. Don't let your ego get to you. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, came back at a good time here. TCCO. Don't do that, guys. Never step away from the desk. But I had to see. Someone was going on outside of my house. There's a dog in front of my house. So if you guys hear any dogs crying or you're barking in the background, I apologize. But TCCO here, coming up to 560s. Yeah, Casper, I changed the personality the night, but made him a little bit less sensitive. So you could probably get away with a little more now. But no, I didn't mean it like that, Preston. It's not like it's like a stray dog outside my house. Just someone just outside talking to my neighbor with a dog. So my dog just getting excited. If it was like a dog without a leash, obviously I'd run outside and go go get him and find the owner. Yeah, Dan Bruce, we'll see here. We'll see here. Last time we did this, we did stuff pretty hardly at 6. So let's see if we could, reclaim 6 here. Is my target 6? Um, I'm probably gonna be looking probably a little bit higher to be honest, Casper. I was thinking about a 6, but I'm thinking we could. I'm thinking if it's gonna be reactive. It's gonna be reactive. I'm gonna see how it looks around 6. If I'm seeing if I'm seeing kind of the same action we saw before, if I'm seeing the same action we saw before around 7, right around 6, I'm probably gonna chip it out a little bit, take some off. But if I'm seeing the tape look pretty strong as we come up to 6, probably gonna let it ride. Probably gonna let it ride here. Let's see. How's the level 2 looking on TCCO? It's definitely looking better here. Seeing a lot more free flowing, a lot more active here as we're ramping up here. But what I want to see on these pushes, on these ramps, is I want to see the pullbacks hold. I want to see these pullbacks be bought up. So let's see here, guys. Coming up to 6. Coming up to 6 here. Coming up to 6 here on TCCO. Cut it out. Come on. Stop. Let's see. Coming up to 6. Come on, TCCO. Let's get this break. All right. So I want to see these dips holding. Damn. My dog just really made me botch that trade, guys. Not gonna lie. That person couldn't pick a worse time to just stand right in front of my house. It's kind of annoying. So I couldn't really pay attention right there, guys. And right back down here in TCCO. Whatever, it is what it is. Can't complain. I had a great day, so I mean. Alright, so TCCO, that's what which I should have been selling into there on TCCO. I just wasn't able to focus on the tape too well there. So hopefully you guys came away on that trade. At least locked in something. At least locked in something. That's why I said that $6 mark, guys, is going to be key. I mean, whether we stuff, we get that same action we saw at 7, or you get the $6 break. And you guys see what happened there. Same action that we got right around 7 here. I ended up on that trade losing 10 cents. I lost 10 cents on that trade, guys. It was not a bad loss. It was not a bad loss. Anyone flipping short now on TCCO? Anyone going to flip short here? So we'll see if this thing could stay heavy below 5. I mean, this thing could be seeing, low 4s, possibly even, 3s. I mean, if we continue to stay heavy below 5. So, I mean, what I mean by that is, 5 breaking down, retest, and starting to fail. All right, so TCCO, they're trying to save $5 here. They're trying to save the $5 line. They're trying to save 5 here. We'll see if it could hold up here on TCCO. Let's see. All right, guys. So TCCO right here, guys. I'm trying to figure out what happened here because it's saying I do have a position here. TCCO. I don't know if I had an open order out that forgot to cancel or something, but it's saying I do have some shares here on TCCO. I'm trying to figure out what the hell happened here. So I do have some shares here at 5:30. And I'm honestly confused, guys, on what I did here, but So I'm just gonna have to play this out as it is right here, guys. So a little bit of an error, technical error, on my platform here. But I definitely sold. I definitely sold on that stuff here. I definitely sold as it came down, so I was out. But I'm wondering if I like threw another order out or something, and I don't know. I just got back in here at this 5:30 area, so I'm gonna have to call my broker and see what the heck happened on that trade. But right now I gotta focus because I am still in the play here on TCCO by accident. So let's see here, TCCO. Yeah, it seemed like that was what it was, Casper. Now I was getting really distracted by my dogs, and it kind of not wanting to make excuses, but it was kind of bothering me a little bit. So this person decided to sit outside my house for like, I think they're still there for like 20 minutes. So distracting me, but it is what it is. You got to fight through it here. So let's see here, TCCO. So what I'm probably gonna do on this misclick trade, I'm probably gonna give it towards $5 if we recrack 5 again. Whatever, I'll take the 30-cent loss. Oh, it's funny, Casper. Funny, man. Yeah, it's my neighbor. They were, my neighbor was, walking a dog, and I don't know, they ran into someone else walking a dog, and my dog was getting all excited and barking and crying and stuff. So it's whatever. Whatever. I'll eat a $600 loss if it goes the other way. I pulled a happy trader. Hey, we'll see, man. It could work out. I mean, it could work out. I mean, they looks like they saved the $5 line here. I was expecting there to be more panic here, and I was expecting it to be a little bit more heavy under 5, but may have looked like they saved that $5 line. So we could be seeing, it could definitely possibly squeeze on up here. I mean, I was in on this bounce here. I was like my second trade. Obviously, I had my pre-market monster win, and then I had a second trade here at 522, and then, I wasn't even at the desk, guys, when this was at 6. I was walking away. Wasn't at my desk when I was at 6, and I came back and saw I had this stuff moving. I got out then. Yeah, I know, guys. That's why hopefully in the next year I'm gonna move out with Alex. We get our own trader house, so I don't have to get distracted. You know what, Sterling? I would Sterling, but two things. I'm a really big cushion on the day, and two, I think it's a possibility that we could. I think it's a possibility that we could squeeze on up. I mean, after seeing how they saved $5 here, and it is around 10:30, 10:45 when I said we could be seeing possibly the upside. So I'm going to let it rock, Sterling. I'm going to let it rock here. Normally, I would say 9 times out of 10, I would 100% cut it. But with my cushion, and I think it has some potential here, I'm just going to let it rock. But definitely, guys, if you know if you have an error, technical error, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna fat finger a trade once in your life. You're gonna have a mistake happen. We're all human. We make mistakes. So if it does happen, I would say definitely cut the trade. But I'm just gonna hold this one out. Yeah, it's still holding $5, but if it recracks 5 again, I'm totally out and I'm done with it, and I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away in the day. No, happy. No, man. You're funny, happy. I'm not gonna fat finger this one. I'm just gonna hang out with the size I have here. Yeah, happy. You've been a great influence, man. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Starting the push. Here's 550s. Right around that time, too. It's 10:30, 10:45-ish. This is kind of that area where we could see, things start to turn around for TCCO, guys. This is where we could see things start to turn around. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, happy, yeah, yeah. It's inevitable, guys. I'm telling you. If you guys use hotkeys, it's inevitable. You're gonna fat finger your trade once in your life. I'm sure everyone in here has fat fingered at least once. All right, so guys, let's see. The last 2 times we tested 6, we had a hard stuff move. So let's see what happens here on this next $6 test. I've definitely felt like we've been accumulating, and you could just look at it based on the candlesticks. We've been accumulating here on these dips. You can see each dip, lower wick, lower wick, lower wick. And coming up to 6 now again here on TCCO. So let's see if we can get this big breakout here, guys, over 6. So coming on up to 6 here, guys. And here we go. We're breaking over 6 here, guys. Breaking over 6 here. Breaking over 6. I'm going to look to sell some here, guys. Look to sell some into this pop here on TCCO. There we go. It's good to be a little lucky sometimes, guys. Good to be a little lucky sometimes. Needed that happy luck today. Needed that happy luck. And there it goes, guys. Looks like we're halted here. We are halted. And I'm still holding 2,000 shares left. Oh, fake out halt. Nope. Looks like we're halted. And you could see, guys, massive volume on that push. Massive volume on that push. Huge volume. Come on. I thought we were halted there. What is this? What's going on here? We were definitely halted there. That was some BS. Hopefully we re-halt here. Let's see, coming up. All right, I'm gonna take it off, guys. I'm just gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off here. I wanted to squeeze into a halt right there. This that third trade was definitely a little weird. It was definitely a weird trade. Excuse me, guys. Let me grab a drink of water. Give me a second. All right, so let me go over TCCO here, guys. Let me tell you guys, why I didn't cut that trade too. Let me tell you guys why I didn't cut that trade too. All right, I could definitely see TCCO getting over 7. If we get over 7, guys, this could be a monster. But I just want the cut. I just want the cut. That was a weird trade. So TCCO here, what did we see? So obviously pre-market was a beast. You guys could go back and look earlier in the stream what my thoughts on pre-market is. And I'll probably do a recap on this, to be honest. I'll probably do a recap on this whole trade. Because it was definitely an interesting trade. Yeah, I could Dreambox. I could definitely see this thing squeezing some more, 100%. But I'm just done with. I'm just done for the day, guys. I'm done for the day. I mean, I'm up 14,000. This is one of my best days of all time. One of my best. Yeah, this is one of my best days of all time. So, I'm pretty much done for the day. And that was a really weird situation that just happened right there. Man, 40-cent spreads here. 40-cent spreads sometimes. Jeez. So you guys can see TCCO. Why was I looking for a dip buy? I was looking for a dip buy, and I did get stopped out here on TCCO. And why I wasn't actually that upset, I was definitely puzzled. I was like, what the heck happened here? But I was actually not too upset when I got in. I'm like, this is actually not bad. We saved here. So on these dips, guys, when you see these lower wicks, like this means, these are absorbing wicks, and these are accumulating dips. So when you see these dips, someone's buying the dip. And at the same time, we were seeing, a seller. There was a seller. You can see these pops are being sold into. But we kept on getting these lower wicks. So I think I looked for it. I got in right around here, right around this 520 area. After I saw these lower wicks held again, I saw kind of putting in a higher low. And I was looking for 6. I was looking for the 6th break, which we got here. We didn't get it on this break. We got it in this 3rd break, if you want to call it whatever, 3rd or 2nd break, whatever you want to call it. We got this stuff move. We broke 5, and we reclaimed here on TCCO. And why do you see this happen sometimes? Sometimes you see the manipulators do this. And I've seen this happen on ATOS. Same type of setup like this. Excuse me, where we break the backside, and we immediately reclaim. And you saw the bids just were very aggressive and reclaimed. So clearly someone didn't want this to die. Someone did not want this to die. That was abnormal right there. If this thing was going to die, it would have broke below 5, and it would have stayed heavy. But you could see it got soaked on up. That was a red flag right there for shorts. That it should have died, and it started to reclaim. Started the base above 5 again. So you had all this volume you slammed. I'm sure you had some people slamming 5. I mean, that was pretty much the backside line we had. Sure, people slammed that. Now all the volume was slammed that. Now getting squeezed, and you see we started to move on up. Volume came in over 550, and we're off to the races here at TCCO. And it's not surprising because, like I said, even in the pre-market, these guys got to trap a little bit harder because I'm not sure what the others broker look like, but I know Centerpoint was expensive borrow, so you probably had a lot of people who were maybe sitting on the sidelines. So you got to really trap them well on these setups when the borrows are there, but they're not cheap. So you really got to work out shorts pretty well to get that squeezed, and we definitely did it. This nice little traps here, and it worked on that. And that's why I wasn't too mad when, it was definitely an error. I didn't mean to get in. And I'll be honest, I was thinking, I was honestly, when I saw this, I was actually thinking about, I honestly think what may have happened, guys. I'm really trying to think what I do. I honestly think I was thinking about getting in, and I don't know, maybe my finger just slipped and I just bought in because I don't think I had any orders. I may have honestly was thinking about getting in really hard after that, and I may have just pulled the trigger. So that was kind of the deal with the TCCO. So right now we'll see if 6 could base, and we could possibly be seeing 7+. We could possibly be seeing 7+ here and getting over these highs. And if we get over these highs, guys, it's gonna be a monster. It's definitely gonna be a monster, in my opinion. If we could get over these 7, if we get over 7 in base and rip on up, I think it's gonna be big time here on TCCO. Yeah, it could have been. It really could have been it really could have been. My finger may have just glided on the mouse and I clicked in. I mean, I really don't know, guys. That was definitely strange. I don't think I've ever done that. But I honestly was really considering getting in, so I'm thinking maybe my finger just slipped and I just market ordered in or whatever. So it was 4,000 shares. It was 4,000 shares. Yeah, bark by. Yeah, I was like, my dogs are bothering me, so I was just like, well, I was going through my head, and I don't know, I don't really know, guys. It's just a weird situation. Definitely weird, but hey, worked out for the best, and it wasn't a bad trade actually. It turned out to be a really good trade. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. There's 760s. TCCO being a beast. Let's go. We're killing it today, guys. Here's this massive squeeze. Big time, guys. TCCO. Monster trade. And you guys see what pattern is this. You guys know what pattern this is, guys. And here we are. We are halted. Oh, this thing just with the fake out halts, man. This thing and its fake out halts. Nah, this time we're for sure halted. I'm 99.9% sure we're halted this time, guys. Yep. Yep, we're halted this time. Man, that's what I wanted on that on this frame. We should have got halted here also, but looks like this time we're definitely halted. Man, what a freaking day. Yep, damn Bruce, you nailed it. You guys see what pattern this is. This is going in the folder. Screenshots. Yep, Ricky, you called it, man. And guys, look what time it is, guys. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I mean, guys, look what time this happened at. 10:45. It happened at 10:45. I mean, it's just a predictable stuff, guys. I mean, these things repeat. Just seeing it over and over again. Yeah, Chris. I feel you, man. That's tough, dude. I exited too, man. I mean, that's yeah, dude. That's just unfortunate. I mean, that breakdown. It was like a fake breakdown. It was an over under. Clearly, someone bought it back up, but man, I hate when they do it. They try to filter out everyone, guys. That's what they try to do. They try to filter out everyone. They want all the weak hands out, and they want to accumulate more short sales. That's what these manipulators do. And this was a good trap, but just very unfortunate if you were sticking the rules and being disciplined. That is tough, man. But you did the right thing, Chris. You did the right thing, man. It's just unfortunate that happened, dude. Wow, Chuck, man. Killed it, dude. 8,500. Man, Chuck, big shout to you, dude. That's big time, man. $8,500 in one day. Jeez. Yeah, so it looks like I am ending the day. This is like I think this is my third biggest day of all time, guys. This is my third biggest day of all time. Looks like I'm gonna end the day up $14,000, guys. It's crazy to say, guys. It does not feel real. It does not feel real. It is. It's crazy. It really is. I hope you guys studied this trade because this is a good one to study off of, guys. Eli, proper target. Yeah, guys. So let me go over this pattern because this is the setup I probably should have took here, but I was just like I said, just a lot of stuff going on. That weird thing with my mistrade and the dog. So I was a little distracted, guys. I wasn't. My mind wasn't totally in it. I wasn't on my A game at the moment. But this is a good pattern, a good setup that we see a lot, guys. So we have our breakout of our line. We have a breakout of a resistance line. We pull back, and these dips start to hold. These pullbacks are starting to hold. So right here, guys, 620s, 610s versus this $6 line, the previous resistance now acting as new support. This is an A-plus setup for myself, for my strategy. High volume break of VWAP. This is a perfect pattern, guys. This is A-plus pattern here. But like I said, a lot of stuff was going on, so I wasn't totally in it. But this was a great setup here on TCCO. Even if you got in here, 530s, I mean, this could have even been a good ad area. It could have been a good ad area. I just decided to take it all off, but this was a good ad area, and this is beautiful here on TCCO. I'm really happy with this overall trade and what we saw here. Why did I take extra size on TCCO? It was an A-plus setup. It met almost all my criteria. I mean, you gotta go big on these setups. You know, they don't come around often. So there it is, guys. There's 850. There's 850. Looks like we'll be seeing 10. Oh, we're gonna see 10, guys. Let's see if we see 10. Will we see 10? All right. Nice job, Arthur. Made 500. Yeah, talk to you too, man. Great job, dude. Great job. Yeah, Chris. Like I said before, it's just a tricky situation, dude. It's a really tricky situation. I guess what you could do. I mean, even I stopped out, but I wasn't even looking at the screen. I mean, I came back and I saw it was at 515, and my instinct was just to sell, because I was going to see what was going on with my dog. So, uh, and I saw how it reclaimed. I mean, I guess what you could do is just, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. I mean, I really don't have a proper answer for that question. I mean, I guess it's just almost like anticipating like which plays are trappier, and which plays they may save it. They may save it. I mean, this one definitely, like I said, had big potential to save and reclaim, and and trap, and we saw it here on TCCO. I mean, you could have definitely, I mean, gotten back in. I mean, seeing that, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, I definitely feel for you. Uh, it's a little unfortunate. You'll bounce back though, man. You'll bounce back. Yeah, that's a good word for it. It's just your intuition on like certain setups. This one definitely had it on TCCO. And I seen this happen. I was ATOS. The same pattern happened. I mean, they 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 pulled the line, they cracked the backside, and then the next candle, it literally they saved it right away, and then it squeezed back on up. Like I said, it's just a manipulator's way of just filtering out hands. They want to get all these longs out. They don't want there being longs selling at resistance. They just want shorts being buying at resistance. Wow, Lavinia, great job making $1,700 on TCCO. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. Yeah, for those of you who missed TCCO, and I know some of you guys missed it, just know that this is probably gonna definitely heat up this market. I mean, we have a runner up 300%. It's gonna bring a lot of eyes back to the small cap markets, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can't say for sure, but usually what happens after we see one big runner, one big supernova, it just spews more. And we see, remember SES ran, then we saw BIMI, and then we saw WWR, and then we saw forgot the other ones, but just we have that one big runner, and then it spews more. Remember we had BBTH, and then we had SEEL, we had SEAL. So it's just what happens in the market after we see these big time runners. Exactly, Ricky. Exactly. It's also a good study tool, for those who missed it. Even if you caught it. I mean, even for me, this is a great study tool. I mean, I'm throwing this in my folder, being, all right, this is an A plus setup, wash, trap, and squeeze pattern, A plus pre-market long setup. Like, this is what I study, and this is what I'm going to look at and say, all right, Nick, next time, I see the same thing, I'm going to nail it. And I'm going to have no fear. I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to kill it. This is what I did on SES. You guys remember SES ran? I pretty much traded SES the same way. SES, I longed the pre-market. Made a similar move intraday, and I longed it. Same thing with RKDA. Same thing. Same type of pattern. Same type of volume. Same type of float. This history is going to repeat it and repeat and repeat. And you just got to be ready when the next one comes. So I hope everyone's learning. I mean, even if you didn't catch it or even caught it, hope you guys are learning. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, drop me a thumbs up. Awesome. Watching from the sidelines while working as an engineer. Very distracted. Nice. Yeah, Peter. Just watch on the sideline. Thanks, dude. Wow. Uh, Khabib, is that your name? Khabib? Wow, I mean that's pretty lucky but scary at the same time. Did you sell? Oh, you sold at 8:30. Wow, man, that's lucky. Guess we both got lucky today. Yeah, Ricky. And I'm giving this stuff all away for free, man. I'm giving this all away for free. I mean, this is stuff. You mean you pay hundreds of dollars for people to tell you. I mean, even those people don't even know some of this stuff, guys. That's good, Chris. You know, you learn something from every trade, man. Every single trade, you learn something. Exactly, man. You learn more from your losers than your winners. I agree with that. What was I doing before trading? I was a broke college kid. I was a broke college kid. Can you have come to life on sometimes? Yeah, definitely. If come to life wants to come on, he's more than welcome to. Yeah, we'll see, guys. I mean, I did say 10 plus on TCCO. We'll see if we get that. We'll see if we get the $10. Yeah, it really is, Chris. It is really is like chess. It's like it's like knowing how your opponent's gonna play. Like you kind of gotta feel what their agenda is. You gotta be able to anticipate. All right, what's these guys' agenda? Are they gonna look to trap shorts and trap longs, and then whatever tap into their ATM, whatever they have, or they're gonna accumulate and look to squeeze this higher. So definitely gaining an edge by kind of anticipating and seeing what they may do. And we saw it. We saw it here at TCCO. We saw it. They accumulated on these dips. They broke the backside line. They saved it. And the same thing we saw here in the pre-market. They retested, failed, broke down, reclaimed, squeezed. That's the pattern, guys. Retest, break down, saved it, squeeze. So and then reclaim and then boom. It's kind of the same thing we saw in the pre-market. Pretty much the same type of short trap. Health of humanity, a little bit of both, a little bit of both. Jeez, I didn't even realize it's 11 o'clock, guys. I didn't even realize it was that late. Yeah, I'll stay on. I'll stay on. We'll see what TCCO does here. But I actually do have to be somewhere by 12, so I can't stay on too late today. So maybe I'll give it like 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. I mean, if I didn't have to be somewhere at 12, I definitely would stay on. I mean, to watch the supernova here with you guys. You got it, Chris. Have a good one, man. Yep, Chuck, definitely is my best year so far. Just keep getting better and better, man. Just gonna keep getting better and better. I think I did like a semester of college. Finished the semester of college and I dropped out. I mean, I never really had like any sort of job. I mean, I worked part time at at a beach, but that was really it. Like, just worked at a beach, saved up some money. I did some sports betting, made some money like that, and that's how I kind of built up my account. That's the money I saved. It was finance. It was finance. Nice, man. Yeah, yeah, dude. Some of the richest people in the world, dropped out of college or didn't even go to college. So, yeah, salute to you, man. And big shout out to everyone. 174 of you guys watching. Salute to everyone in chat. Appreciate the support. All I ask is that you guys just drop a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying the stream, you're learning something. And you guys know the deal. Free Discord chat. Everyone in here should be in our Discord chat. And I also do one-on-one mentoring too. If anyone's interested in doing one-on-one mentorship, I have a few spots. I have a few slots actually opened up. So if anyone's interested, you guys can just DM me. Habib, yeah, you missed it all. Yeah, I I made 14,000 on it. I did get back in. My finger kind of slipped, but I was thinking about getting in. So, whether you want to call it, I took the trade or I got lucky. Up to you guys. I don't even know myself. Got back in right around this 530 area, and I was selling 660s, 650s. I took it off because it was a weird trade, and then it held these dips beautifully, forming the wash trap and squeeze pattern, and you could see almost hit $9. We'll see if we get to 10 sometime today. Respect to you for being so calm. Yeah, obviously, I've been doing it for a long time. But at first, I was like that too. I'm not sure how long you've been trading for. But at first, I used to be shaking, have a ton of anxiety and being stressed out. But, now I'm just calm and cool and collective. I mean, I just have confidence in my setups. I have a stop loss, and when it hits my stop loss, I sell. I mean, no reason to be scared. I have confidence in my trading. I have confidence in my setup. So I have no fear at all being in a trade. I can tell you when I take setups that are non-niche, I definitely feel a little bit on edge. If I'm taking something that's a little bit, out of my niche, that I'll definitely feel more uncomfortable trading like that, because I'm not used to that type of trade, that type of setup. So you kind of don't have as much confidence in it. That's why you guys should all have your own setups that you have confidence in, and
and that fear, anxiety, that stress will go away. Yeah, Chuck, it's a journey, man. It's a. I've learned so much from trading. I learned so much. It's a fantastic journey, and can't wait to see where I'm at in the next 3 years. I'm just gonna keep getting better and better, and you guys are gonna be along on the journey with me. So it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. Velocity's just getting started, guys. We've only been doing this for what, a year and a few months now. Like, think about how much better Velocity is gonna be in a year. You know, I'm gonna be improving. You guys gonna be improving. We're all gonna grow together. And if you guys have any tips for me, someone actually gave me a really good tip yesterday that I'm gonna start doing, like taking like chat polls. So we're gonna start doing some chat polls in the future. If anyone has any good tips on like how I can improve velocity, just shoot me a DM or message me on Twitter or email or whatever. Just give me some tips. You know, I like to see how can I improve velocity. You know, how can I make the live streams better? How could I make Discord better? It's good to hear your guys' perspective from it. So if you guys don't mind, you're shooting me a tip if you guys have any. All right, so let's see. Recaps of trades. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing a recap of TCCO trade 100%. Um, yeah, sorry to hear about that, Jeremiah. It's tough trading like that. I mean, I tell you guys this all the time. I mean, you gotta be willing to lose. If you guys are just starting out and you have a small amount of money, you gotta be willing to lose your whole account at first. I mean, that really helped my trading a lot early on because I didn't want to lose my $4,000. You know, my account would dip to 35. I'm like, oh crap, I don't want it going to 35. Now it's under 29, and I'm just stressing out. I'm stressing out, and you know, you can't trade like that. It's going to impact your trading. You're not going to let your winners ride. For example, TCCO. I think the old Nick of 3 years ago would have been up $1,000 and be like, "Holy shit, I'm up $1,000. I'm taking now. I'm locking in my gains." But you see, the Nick of 3 years from now realizes the potential it has and sees, you know, it could, you know, go much higher than 20, 30 cents and letting and be able to let my winner ride, and that's going to grow your account. So you gotta be willing to lose your whole account at first, or it's gonna impact your trading. So if you're not willing to be able to, you know, lose, you know, $2,000, I mean, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Yeah. So Preston, thank you. Add some roles and mods. I could look to do that. Um, Recaps of trades. Yeah, some things we could look to do. I know we have a few mods in chat. We have Come to Life as a mod, AC is a mod, um, Ames is a mod, Come to Life is one, and I think someone else named Jimmy is a mod. Thank you, Lavinia. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can see. You know, yesterday, guys, I had a big loss. Yesterday, I had my biggest loss in 2 months. I lost $2,500 yesterday, guys. I lost $2,500 yesterday, and I actually gave back, I think 40% of what I made for the month of December. And now you can see the following day, bouncing back strong. That's a good idea, Gobi. I could look to do that, but I do like interacting with everyone in chat. But that's something I could talk to Alex about. Yeah, pretty much. That's a great analysis. Author of high probability trading calls your cash losing your tuition. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You can't be scared to blow up your account, or you're gonna be scared to trade. Scared money won't make money. So let's see TCCO guys hitting some new highs here. And once again, look at these dips, guys. Buying wicks, buying wicks, buying wicks. This is good for swing trades. If you guys see like daily charts like this too, like these are some good swings. When you see like these daily chart wicks like that, also not only work on the intraday chart, these will work on the daily too. Oh, yesterday, guys. Yeah, I lost. I lost on OBSV yesterday. For you, I mentioned. I definitely mentioned that. Yeah, I lost on OBSV yesterday. I posted it in Discord chat too. My loss from yesterday. But today, no. Today, I'm up big today. Let's see. It could use a little bit more tidying up. A lot of stock twits action going on there lately. Yeah. I obviously want to respect, the beginner traders. I mean, we were once in their shoes. You guys may be a beginner trader. And I don't want anyone to feel shy either. I mean, we have 260 people online on Discord chat. I mean, how many people we really have talking? Like maybe, I don't know, 40, 50. So don't feel shy to talk. Don't feel shy to talk, ask some questions. I mean, we have tabs in there. We have question tabs. We have trading partners tab. You guys looking for a trading partner? Feel free to use the trading partner tab. So, there's tons of things that you could look to do. Maybe I'll open something up called like beginner chat or something. Or like it's beginner chat, and you guys are beginners. You want to chat in there? Could do that. I mean, I'm just trying to think of more ways to grow and more ways to improve the velocity content. Yeah, guys, TCCO up here, guys. I mean, it's not really a play area up here. That's why I'm not commentating on it too much. TCCO. I mean, this is not where anyone should be getting long. This is not where anyone should be getting long up here on TCCO. Yeah, I mean, and it's something I don't really like to do. Like as much as I love to give out every single call out. I mean, in pre-market, it's just I don't really like giving out alerts. Like you guys should really be independent and take your own setups. I did as much as I did as much as I can this morning on TCCO. I must have given about like 10 hints how much I love this stock on TCCO and pre-market. I mean, I was telling you guys this is like SES, this is like FRAN, and you guys seeing the hints. I mean, I'm literally telling you guys, screaming at you guys. It's a good long. It's a good long. I'm seeing people saying TCCO shorted, and I was just like blown away. I'm like, come on, guys. It's like this is an A plus, long. Thank you, Lavina. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really do care about all you guys. I want to see everyone in here do well. Everyone, grow and get better as a trader. And I do the best of my ability on the live streams to give you guys as much tips, as much hints, as much information as I can. Without like giving you guys, like spoon feeding you guys like my trades and my setups. That's something that I don't like. I don't want to give away that stuff for free. I'm not trying to. A lot of people ask me, Nick, give me your setups. Like, can I have your setups? Like, it's not something I like doing. I just don't think that's something. That's just not something I like to do. I don't like giving away my setups, and and all that stuff. So that's something you're gonna have to work for on your own and learn from and pick up from me. I try to give as much hints as possible. Yeah, Preston, I did see. I saw some guy shorting at like $4. I did see that. Yeah, I guess shorts. I guess shorts got like confident yesterday from OBSV. I mean, kudos to you guys who OBSV yesterday was a big time short. I mean, Congrats to you guys. Hey, even today, nice little fade. Shorts got confident yesterday on OBSV. That gapper got absolutely smoked. And this morning, the long took it on TCCO. Sure, Sterling Trader. Just write me a check for $1 million and I'll trade for you, bud. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna spend my $14,000 today. I'm gonna run to the dog store and grab a bone. That's what I'm gonna do with my money, and I'm probably gonna be buying my family dinner tonight. That's gonna be spending my money. you know, I'm not a materialistic person. I don't like spending money on luxurious things, but I think that's how I'm gonna go spend my money today. Because my dog needs a bone. My dog needs a bone. He's really riled up this morning. You guys could see it, so that's how I'm gonna spend my money. Yeah, Eli, it probably is, dude. It probably is. But alright, guys, it's getting late here. It's 11:20. I actually got to be out by 12, so I don't really have much time to get ready. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here, guys. Probably gonna wrap it up. I'm definitely gonna be trying to do a recap, either today or tomorrow. I definitely need to do a recap on TCCO. So definitely expect a recap coming, and that's gonna be it, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed the live stream today. This is definitely gonna go down as one of the best live streams, my opinion at least. Maybe I'm biased because I had a good day, but I think this was a great live stream today. I gave you guys a lot of educational tips, pointers. So hope everyone learned. If you didn't catch TCCO, it's perfectly fine. I mean, there's a lot of things to take away from it. Study the chart tomorrow. We'll see if you get some sympathy momentum, and we'll go from there. So it's gonna be it, guys. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'll be in Discord chat. If you guys want to chat, DMs are open if you guys want to chat or have any questions. So that's going to be it, guys. Peace. I'm out.